Hello Gemini, Freedomlightss here doing your end of January climax conclusion read, right? So I've done a 5-card general spread. First card that came out for you, Gemini, is 8 of Pentacles. Alright, so you put in a lot of work and during the month of January. Taurus also got this card. You might know a Taurus. You might be with a Taurus, or you could be meeting a Taurus, right? At the end of the month. This is you know, this was you making progress. It took you a while to make this progress. I think this was quite slow progress. But you're happy with the progress that you've made, all right? At the end of the month. Things could be getting bigger. You know, whatever you say, if you're working on something that's personal to you, it's going to grow. So the idea or the project's going to grow. Then you have King of Swords. So with this king here now, Gemini, speaking of communication, you're going to get some truths. Some truths are going to be told. I think they're going to be told to you. You have manifested this. So if it's in business and money, you've applied for something and you're going to get back your answers now. All right? This is not something that you've really discussed with many people. You kept this to yourself. You realise maybe this didn't need to be shared with a whole heap of people, because once you start talking on this matter, Gemini, maybe the wrong ears could hear it, basically, and could try and you know, jeopardize or stop you in your tracks, basically. Stop you from gaining. Alright, because you've had to be quite cold. You've had to probably not let everybody know. Like I said, not everybody knew about this. Not a lot of people know. Then you have, basically the word I was looking for was sabotage. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Then we have the Empress. This is you. This benefited you. This, not just you alone, it might be benefiting others in the future, because if it's a project or something, just doing money, it could be, you could bring others in once, this is up and running. But you've become the Empress now, because with you using your wisdom, you've achieved, more power. So, you become the head. People trust in your word. People trust the way you do business. You become very trustworthy at the end of the month. With the Empress, it is positive achievement. You've achieved something that just looks good in others' eyes. It just looks good. It's just something that's not detrimental. It's positive. It's basically, I can explain. It's you've built something. By not speaking about it and just getting on with it. It's like you've done the work and others don't have to. It's like you've saved everybody from the work. You saved everyone from having to do the numbers, having to think about it, stress about it. It's something you just got on with. This is something that you was very capable of, and what's the word? You're capable. You was capable of it, and you've proved that, basically. You've proved your worth now. Also, the Empress is speaking of love. So if you're in love, you could be feeling like you could be getting back in a relationship. This is what I'm getting. You could be getting back with somebody who you've got children with. All right. You could be bringing this news to the family, somebody you separated with. Then you have the Four of Swords, Gemini. This is speaking of gossip. All right. So if you've, like I said, achieved in business, achieved your goal, you started a project, it's successful, like I said, you didn't have to bring in too many people, or you did bring in a couple, and the ones that you brought in was perfect. Or if this is speaking of your relationship at the end of the January, in the Jan, this is you basically now, you got the time to rest, recover. But like I said, people are talking. I don't think this is negative gossip, but it's just a little bit of chitter chatter. around, you know, your name. People are speaking your name basically at the moment. All right. But yeah, this is you getting over the hard, difficult time. You're gonna be resting at the end of the month. This probably drained you. This probably took a lot out of you actually. But you're getting to rest now. Then you have the Judgment card. You could be with a Pisces, to tell you the truth. Could be with that star sign. Could be involved with Pisces, Gemini. Then you have Judgment. This is development. This is you. Like I said, you got your head down. You grinded for the month. Could be grinding more than the month, but what I'm reading, I'm just reading January. They're on to the end of January, so you grinded. You've reached your target. You're gonna reach where you need to be. You can rest, all right? Pick it up in February, but you can rest. The end of January, you can have some days off. You can have a drink, discuss things. People be asking you questions. Like, is that what you was doing when I was ringing you saying, oh, I'm busy, I got to get after? Yes. You're going to start laughing and telling them, yeah, I was working on that. Yeah, I was working on that. But people will look up to you, all right? Like I said, people are going to come to you and they're going to ask you a lot of questions. You're not going to be boastful or bragful, but you're going to feel accomplished. Like I said, you're going to feel accomplished. You might be a bit apprehensive, like when you first communicate with others, like what you have been doing, but don't worry about it, all right? Take care, Gemini.